well, not quite Harry Potter, but they say something about Harry Potter, and it's just it's not false links. It's also annoying because I hold it like this. And my friend standing up, and I just don't want to carry that well away. Standing. But I don't know, anyway, that was not what I was. Okay, I literally waited about 5 minutes on it, and turned up. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amelia and I upload all kinds of book content such as reading vlogs, reading wrap-ups, you name it, I do it. If you do enjoy that kind of content, please give this video a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and please follow my social medias that are linked in the description. And without further ado, let's just get on with the video. So for this video I decided to it's just going to be a very simple reading vlog. It is going to be a mood reading vlog. I'm going to read maybe 2 or 3 books in this video, and it's just going to be books that I'm feeling at the time. No, I'm not really putting the pressure on like specific books, because a lot of my videos are upcoming and other videos I'm doing have set books specifically for them, which is great. But obviously I'm a mood reader at heart, so having an actual book that I actually want to read. Like, I have so many books on my TBR and I'm like, I want to read it, but it's not books for the video that I'm doing. So for the next week or 2 I'm just going to read books that I want to read, and it depends. I've got a time limit on how long this video is going to go on for, so it could be one book, it could be 2 books, it could be 3 books, who knows. Okay, so it is now time to choose the book that I'm going to read for the first mood reading vlog, first book of the mood reading vlog, and it feels good to just be able to choose any random book and not actually have to stick to a set books for a video. I love having set books for videos, do not get me wrong. However, it can be quite a bit like, not tedious, but it just kind of feels like I'm reading books because I'm having to read them. And some of the books will be really good, but some of the books I'm like, oh, I don't really want to read this right now, but I'm reading it anyway. Like, Keeping 13 is not for a video, so I'm reading it like as I go. And like, I really want to read it, but also I'm not in the mood for it right now, so it's kind of just on the back burner. I'm at 200 pages in, and I just sat there. However, I have chosen my book for today. Obviously yesterday I did mention I'm going to listen to the audiobook for Harry Potter, and I am doing that. So I listened to the first chapter already this morning on my lunch break earlier. So yeah, this is the Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. Look how chunky this is. So we're gonna work our way through this by audiobook this week, alongside my next first book of this video physically is going to be Swift and Saddled. This is the second book in the Rebel Bully Branch series. I really enjoyed Done and Dusted, and I'm quite excited for Ada and Wes's book. So I'm going to start this tonight at some point. It's going to be between, I think it's on Kindle Unlimited, so it's going to be between Kindle and a physical book. Probably Kindle more, because that's what I do. These stickers are really annoying me because they keep falling and I don't like it. But it's fine, I'm going to sort that out eventually. So I did actually buy a book today. I wasn't meant to, but I went into the works on my lunch break. I was originally looking for the X-Hex, because I really, really want to read that book soon, but it didn't have it, so it's going to be something I'm going to look to get on Kindle, because I don't know, if I don't like it, it's on a Kindle, I don't have a physical copy, I don't have to worry about unhauling it. However, I did go in and found out that this was released. I don't know if it's out today or if it's out tomorrow, because I thought it was the 3rd of September when I looked online, but it's okay. But it's Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. I obviously read Wild Love and I read it for a video which is up on my channel, and I'm hoping to get to this at some point soon. I just don't know when, but I'm so happy to have this book in my hands. It's a bit later, it is a very much later, but I thought I'd give you an update. I'm 9% of the way through Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I am, like I said, listening to it as an audiobook. I think I'm on chapter 5 on the Order of the Phoenix. I'm actually really enjoying this as an audiobook. I listened to the 4th one mostly as an audiobook and it really helped me get through it. I am aware this is also on Kindle Unlimited, so I might pick up a bit on my Kindle at times, but mainly going to listen to it as an audiobook, so I just think it's going to be easier for me to get through it. This chunk of a book. I am enjoying this book so far. I was worried because I've obviously know the film and I know the film is actually it's like shorter than this book would be. But then I keep thinking in my head, actually that's what happens in books like this, in films like this. So yeah, I'm taking a break. I'm having a YouTube moment, and then I'm going to go to my bed and make friendship bracelets. I'm probably going to watch Only Murders in the Building season 4, because why the hell not? Let's talk about it. Last night I read nothing of this book. I went to pick it up on my Kindle when I was like getting cozy in bed, but because I made friendship bracelets I got really tired. It was like 11:30 by the time I finished making friendship bracelets, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm stopping here. I can't even think about reading, so I didn't read anything last night. However, I'm planning to read quite a bit on the train today, so hopefully we'll get some. I will say this vlog is going to go on for like nearly 2 weeks. I'm probably going to finish this next Thursday because I'm planning to film like a 24-hour reading this weekend. Very impromptu, but I'm going to, for November. So, but anyway, I'm excited to get to this book though, so hopefully when I come back tomorrow I can give you more of an update on this book, on Swift and Saddled by Laing Sage, because I'm excited for it. It's a nice length of read as well. I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm feeling. I feel like I need to move to fantasy again, but that's a weird thing to say. I say this, I'm listening to Harry Potter. Talking about Harry Potter, this book, I have now made it to 20% exactly of the way through the audiobook. I am thoroughly enjoying this so far. I'm enjoying everything. There was this moment in this book, I don't know how much I want to give away, because obviously even though it is a film, there is still so much that is in this book that's not in the film already, and we're only 9 chapters in. But I'm going to say anyway, Ron gets prefect, which is not, Ron and Hermione both get prefect in this book, and it's not spoken about at all in the film. And I know it's not a big thing, but like, you'd think if it's in the book you'd be told in the film that they're prefects. However, there was a moment with Fred and George and their mum, and I loved it. It was so funny because they Molly finds out that Ron gets prefix and goes, all my kids are prefix, and then Fred and George goes, we're right here because they're not prefix and they were never prefix. So it just makes me laugh. I've made it to chapter 6 of Swift and Saddled on the train journey to London, and 1 chapter on the way home yet today. I'm actually already enjoying this book. Like I'm already like hooked. I wanted to know what happens. I'm a bit too tired to sit and actually just read a book right now, so I will be listening to the audiobook for Harry Potter soon. However, I am really enjoying this and I can't wait to get through it. Okay, this isn't really reading update or anything. I have actually read or listened to, I think I'm on chapter 12 now of Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. We've got through 2 chapters. Yeah, definitely through that one, I think, yeah. Yeah, we're on chapter 12. I am thoroughly enjoying this book. I haven't really got much more to tell you. We're on chapter 12. We kind of fully meet Professor Umbridge, which, not my favourite character. I don't like her, but obviously she's a big part of this book. We're on page 205, so that's pretty good. We've got like 600 pages left to go. Okay, happy Friday. First of all, sorry my hair looks a bit messy. It's tied up in a bun because it was really bad weather this morning. So I did. Also, look how cute my jumper is. It says cherry bomb with cherries on. I'm obsessed. I am enjoying this book. I'm about 29% of the way through. And I'm enjoying the book. Not as much as I like Done and Dusted. I feel like with Done and Dusted I was hooked on it from the moment I started reading it. This, I'm not having that same feeling, but I am enjoying it. I like Ada and I like Wes. I think they are, there's obviously some kind of tension there because there's some kind of sexual tension between them. But like, she's like, no, we can't date because you're basically my boss. Like, no. And it's like, you know, we all know what's going to happen. I have already said I am more excited for Gus and Teddy's story just because of the way they were in the first book and like their atmospheres with each other. Actually, obviously have not read any more of this since I spoke to you yesterday, so I'm not really going to talk much about it because I have nothing to talk about more than where I've got to. But it's Harry Potter. I'm actually going to have a Harry Potter evening. I don't think I'm going to listen to the audiobook. I think I'm going to watch Harry Potter because I'm in a Harry Potter watching mood. It's that time of year. I can't watch my Halloween films yet, but I can watch my autumnal films, which is like Harry Potter. So I'm going to do that, I think. Hello, okay. I'm going to talk quickly because this does need charging again, even though I charged it this morning. I haven't actually read anything today yet. I read last night a couple of chapters of Swift and Saddled before I got really too tired. I read a couple of chapters. I really enjoyed it. There was a moment between Ada and Wes and you're like, something can happen. And I got excited and then nothing did. But it's okay. Like I said, I'm not feeling it the same way as I felt for Done and Dusted, but I am enjoying it. I think the main reason I'm not feeling it the way I did about Done and Dusted is because I did read it on the back of 3 other books that were 5 stars. So I think that's maybe my mistake, but it's okay. However, I did my audition today, which I told you I was doing, and it went really well. I messed up. I didn't mess up neither of them. I got the words right. I was so proud of myself because I was like, didn't look at them once. I had them in my hand, but I was like, I knew the words, didn't get them wrong. However, the first time I felt like my nerves got the best of me, and I knew they did because I could tell I wasn't really giving all my tried. And then the second time I felt a lot more better. But I thought as a little post-audition treat, I'd go into the works when I got back to Red Hill, back to town, and I'd go into the works and browse the bookshop. I walked in there and you know the first thing I saw? Hello Stranger by Catherine Centre. Recently, and you should have seen in my booktubers choose my next read video, Ellen Catherine chose The Bodyguard for me and I read that and loved it, like fell in love with it. And this is another one of her 5-star reads and I was like, you know what? I now need to read this because I love that one. So surely I will love this one. So I'm very excited. I'm so happy I have this book now on my TBR. I cannot wait. So that was my little post-audition treat. And I know some people go, I'll just buy a chocolate bar or I'll buy a drink. No, I buy a book. Okay, I've actually finished, can't get it out, Swift and Saddled. by Lila Sage. Finally. This has taken me longer than I expected it to finish, but I did have, like, during the week I just wasn't reading as much as I had hoped. So I picked this book up, I think it was Monday evening. I read like a chapter Monday night, and then I read a couple of chapters, or did I start on a train? I don't think I read anything Monday night. I started on a train to London, and then obviously I had Niall and I had a lot of stuff going on, so I didn't really read much during the week. It was just between today and yesterday where I read the majority of this book. But can I just say, I am so glad I've read it. I won't say I love it more than Done and Dusted. I definitely preferred Done and Dusted. I can't remember what I rated that one actually. I gave Done and Dusted 4.5, which makes sense. I did love that one. I really enjoyed that one. I really enjoyed Emmy and Brooks. I didn't love. I really actually liked Wes and Ada. I think they were cute and the way things worked out. And they were an adult, and I did have an adult conversation about it, which is always good. But I didn't love it as much. I just think it just didn't give me that same kind of, I don't know what the wording is, but that same kind of feeling. But I didn't love it as much. So yeah, but I did enjoy it, and I gave it a 4. I'm giving it a 4 stars because I do think it was really good, and I am really enjoying the Rebel Blue Branch series. I really like Wes. I wouldn't say it's a strong topic, but it is part of his personality that he has part of mental health involved there. And he does talk about it in it, so I think that kind of representation is good. I don't actually know what I'm picking up next, but I've got time because I'm not going to be reading right now. I'm probably going to read when I go to bed, so now I need to make a decision of what I'm going to pick up next. So what I should have said when I finished Twist and Saddled was, like, I like Twist and Saddled, but the one I'm most anticipated for is Lost as Masood, which is Gus and Teddy's one, and I've been anticipating that one since the first book, so I'm just so excited for them. And then I just found out there's another one coming out. What's it called? Oh my god, what's it called? I obviously forgot what it's called, just saw it a minute ago. Wild and Wrangled, which is Cam and Dusty's one, and the snippets we got, the little snippet we got in Swift and Saddled of them has made me so excited for their book as well. So I'm just very ready for it. However, I've now have narrowed my 2 books I want to read, the books I want to read down to 2. So we have a choice of 2, and I'm still debating. So we've got The Chase by L. Kennedy. Yes, I don't like this cover. I do want the newer covers, but I don't really want to spend £15 on it. So I'm not sure. However, The Chase by L. Kennedy, this is Summer and Fitz's book. This is the first book in the Briar U series, and I feel like I kind of just want to continue her read like this series. Oh my god, I've got tomato sauce in the back of it. Oops. So it's between that or continuing a series I'm already in between of, and it's Hot House Flower. This was the book I was going to start the video with, and I really do want to read it, and it is on Kindle Unlimited. So I think I'm going to go with this one just because I really want to continue my The Addicted and Calloway Sister series. I'm really sorry if you can hear like shouting outside. Kids are being kids and shouting and making so much noise for no apparent reason. Anyway, if you couldn't tell with the last clip, I decided to go with Hot House Flower. I decided I wanted this book to annotate, but also I have got it on Kindle. Also, I just really miss this world, and I thought, you know what, it's about time I read this book. So I'm reading Heart of Flower, and I'm quite happy to actually say I can be taking this off my TBR because it's been sitting there for ages waiting for me to read it. This is Reich and Daisy's story. It is age gap, and that I think was what is worrying me and stopped me from picking it up. It is age gap, but in the book Daisy is actually finally 18, so technically it's not age gap, but he's obviously had a thing for her when she was underage, because obviously we've read the other books. I mean, I've read the other books. So I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen in this book. I'm excited to read it. It's only 400 pages, I want to say. It's like 460 pages, 470 pages, which is quite a lot, considering we just read a 300 page book. But on Kindle it's going to get me through it faster. And guess what turned up? My delivery. I'm showing you this way so I don't have to like worry about my address being shown. Let's open it. I started opening it and I was like, oh wait, I'm going to film myself opening it. I'm so excited. I've only ordered once from Literature Stitches, and I always forget she also includes a tote bag. So let's see which one we got, because I love tote bags. My weekend is fully booked. That's the tote bag. I actually love it. She gives out basically a free tote bag when you order. I think it's so cute. So we have, so just so happy. Oh, so happy. We have Romance Reader. This is all both of these designs are Ellen Catherine's designs with Literature Stitches, just so you are aware. We have Romance Reader. I love it, and I love the pink. I'm like really loving my pink, if anyone hadn't noticed recently, but Romance Reader, and I love this. And then finally, I did think this was in black, but actually I'm not going to complain because I do like this colour, and I do feel like I need more white in my life. Don't know what's that, but I have this jumper that says Fantasy Reader in orange. I love the contrast of the white and orange, so I think it's so nice, and I'm so happy, and I'm so happy they've come. I'm now going to quickly sort my bed out so I can get a cute photo with a fantasy book and a romance book next to these, so yeah, and then I'm going to post it on Instagram. So then I'm just going to chill for the rest of the evening. You can tell it's cold. I put my hoodie on for the first time this year. It's like probably February time, because I get hot really easily, so I don't wear it that often, and it's like, it is September and it feels like winter outside. Although I do love being back in my hoodie, so it can make me feel cosy. Can't really listen to Harry Potter, obviously. What? I'm gonna say it because I have to, and I'm hoping you've watched the films to know what I'm talking about. In the fifth book, in the fifth film, Hagrid brings back like a giant, his brother, his half brother, called Grop, and obviously you see him in the film, and you do kind of get to like know who he is as a character. However, there's more to it, especially you meet him in one chapter and he doesn't speak a word to anyone. He doesn't do anything. He's always like a bit mean in the book, and then in the film it's not like that. It's instantly like he's kind of soft and sweet. He just said something in this chapter and I'm just like nearly crying because it's such, it's just so good. It made me cry because of what he said, and I'm like, oh, my heart goes. I can't do it. I don't know how long I'm going to stay up and listen to it because I am getting like tired. I just want to get cozy and read. We've just finished Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. I've finished this book. I've finished this mammoth book in 2 weeks, guaranteed, but 2 weeks to finish this mammoth book. I think it was a good idea. Was good, especially as an audiobook. I really enjoyed the audiobook. I won't lie, the ending, right at the end, it plays music at the end. When it's coming to the end, and it freaked me out like so much. I literally just jumped out of my skin. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that. But oh my god, it was so good. I loved everything about this book. Oh my god, it was so good, so good. I'm giving it 5 stars. I feel very autumnal with this book because Harry Potter is definitely, this is the time of the year for Harry Potter books. So yeah, I actually cannot wait I'm going to bring the Half-Blood Prince down and put it on my TBR cart, so I can read that one next whenever I get to it. But considering I hadn't read any Harry Potter book in 2023, the fact that I've read 2 this year is a fucking miracle. Excuse the language, but it's the truth. I just loved everything about this book. It gave so much more information than the film does, and I feel like the film just missed out on so much important information. Hello, okay, I was going to try and sit down with my books, but the lighting is just not working for me. It was like sunset-y vibes. I wouldn't say even sunset, it's just sun out right now, but it's like the way it's coming through my blinds, I was like, no. So I am going to be editing a vlog here. It has been a very long weekly, not weekly, it's been 2 weeks. A very long mood reading vlog, so I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope if you've got this far into it, you've enjoyed it. I feel like it's been cozy, I've obviously read books, but I've also just given you like chats. I've just chatted to you, so it's kind of been like a long 2 weekly vlog alongside mood reading, but I've loved it. I think this might be one of my favourite videos I've filmed, just because it's mood reading. There was no pressure on what book I read. I just read whatever I wanted to. But it is time to end it now. I am obviously going to be still reading tonight, the book that I'm still reading, but I'm going to end this vlog here, so yeah. You will see what books I read, if I finish the other book that I read in this video, in my wrap up at the end of the month, if I do finish it. So, anyway, I will finish it anyway. I feel like in the next 2 books I'm going to have to read, I'm going to need something like light and breezy to read in the evenings. So, fingers crossed we'll finish it. But let's quickly wrap up the books I did read and the one I'm in the middle of now, so that we can end the vlog, because I am running out of battery. So the first book we read for this video was Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage. This is a very short, swift and easy cowboy romance. This follows Ada and Wes. I really enjoyed this book, and you'll have got my thoughts throughout the video, and you'll also get my wrap up in my wrap up video, so keep an eye out for that. If it's not already out, it should already be out before this video anyway, so but I gave this book a 4 stars. We then listened to the audiobook of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. We actually listened to this from the beginning of this video through to the end, through to basically the end, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I gave it a 5 stars. It was so good. The audiobook really helped me get through it, but it was just such a good book. So much information that was not in the film, and I honestly could tell you I prefer the book to the film of this one. I just saying with the 4th book. I just love it. I think I actually prefer the books for all of them to the film, but I still love the films. I'm never gonna hate Harry Potter films. They're my favourite things and comfort films ever, but just needed a bit more, you know, there's more oomph in some of the films, so of some information basically, but loved it, 5 stars. And then the book we're currently in the middle of is I am currently in the middle of is Hot House Flower by Crystal Rebecca Ritchie. This is the 5th book in the Addicted / Calloway Sister series. I'm on chapter 22. Nearly 40% of the way through, so nearly halfway, and I think I'm going to still read it even if I'm still reading the other 2 books for the other video, mainly as like a little palette cleanser, because the other 2 books are a bit more scary, and well, not scary, they're thriller, and I'm not sure how I feel. I'm not a thriller reader. Anyone who knows me knows I'm not, so this is going to be interesting. But I'm thoroughly enjoying this book. I'm thoroughly enjoying Daisy and Reich. I think this is going to be like a 4.5 stars depending on how it goes, but right now it's feeling like a 4.5, so yeah, really enjoying this book. But anyway, that is the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, then please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe and follow my social medias that are linked in the description. And without further ado, I will see you again next Saturday with another video. Bye!